the state of Washington at Tacoma at WrestleDream. And also, fans, we will have a three-way match for the International Championship. Will Ospreay defends not only against Konosuke Takeshita, but also against Ricochet. With that in mind, let's bring in the AEW International Champion, Will Ospreay!
Well, it's Title Tuesday. The International Champion, Will Ospreay, is in the house here tonight live in Spokane. And as Tony Schiavone a little bit emotional about the absence of Taz here tonight, but Will Ospreay, he's going to have his hands full this Saturday night at WrestleDream. Going up against Konosuke Takeshita and Ricochet. And fans, DC Comics goes all in with brutal new versions of The Dark Knight and Absolute Batman issue #1, available tomorrow. Head to your friendly local comic book shop for exclusive AEW origin stories, including Will Ospreay's and more, inside the pages of DC Comics all month long.
Okay, Will. Last week, you and Ricochet in a great, incredible matchup, double pin. You wanted more time. You got more time, but in comes Konosuke Takeshita. And also, we saw earlier that Don Callis and Kyle Fletcher had left the arena, but it seemed to me that what happened in the ring had Don Callis' fingers all over it.
Honestly, Tony, I would love to say that you're lying, but I think you might be onto something. Last week was meant to be myself versus Ricochet, and I'm meant to be looking at my past, beating him, and moving on. And the only thing that we can say at the end of the match are myself and Ricochet are equal. And that's because of one man and one man only, Takeshita. Now, I've been a part of that family. I know how they operate, and I know damn well Takeshita doesn't do anything without Don Callis giving the go-ahead. So I am here for some answers, and I want them right now. Don Callis, let's have a chat.
Well, Jeff, you know, you've been around long enough. You know that men like Don Callis, they run a tight ship. Konosuke Takeshita, Kyle Fletcher, you know, the members of the Don Callis family, they don't sneeze without Don Callis' permission.
Without question. My concern right here is Ospreay in 4 days. What a match he has. I'm not so sure he should be so focused in on Don. I know he doesn't really understand what Don Callis' ultimate goal is. I do. Will Ospreay needs to stay focused. He wants to get his chat in. We're going to find out what happens.
And what about the blockbuster deal that Don Callis made with Jake the Snake Roberts earlier tonight, adding the Murder Hawk monster Lance Archer to the Don Callis family, a longtime rival, longtime nemesis of Will Ospreay. Very interesting development. Ooh. Callis going for the hug. Ospreay wants no part of it.
I have something very important to say to you right now. I just want to say, Will, last week was very difficult for me emotionally. I hate to see you unhappy. It got me thinking, Schiavone. Remember those times like when you and I beat Kenny Omega at Forbidden Door? What about the time I booked you with Jericho and we beat him at Wembley? Those were great times.
Don, stop talking about last year. We're here to talk about last week, and it's a simple question. Did you send Takeshita out to attack me?
I think maybe you're asking the wrong question here. The question
You
should be,
are waffling on. It's a simple question, yes or no. Did you send Takeshita to attack me?
you don't need to know that. What you need to be asking me, Will, is whether you should have
What I'm
listened to me.
asking is for you to tell me the damn truth.
I'm trying to tell you that I don't.
Did you send me?
Yes! Yes, I sent him!
Whoa.
I sent him out of frustration because you wouldn't listen. I tried to give you my good advice and you wouldn't take it. So yeah, I had to show you who makes the decisions in the family. And I sent Takeshita to show you. And you don't want to talk about the past. You want to talk about last week? How about 2 weeks ago, Will? 2 weeks ago, we were this close. I was this close to winning the World Tag Team titles. And you dropped the ball, Will, because you were mentally weak, too mentally weak to do what needed to be done, and we could have had those belts.
You're having a laugh, are you? The Tag Team Championship's done. I brought you the International Championship, bruv. And if you would have stuck your nose out of my business at Forbidden Door, I would have brought you the World Championship as well. But you've always got to stick your nose into other people's business. So allow me to tell you, the best wrestler in the world, to tell you, you don't know shit, bruv.
The best wrestler in the world? You know what, Will? I had the best wrestler in the world, and I threw him in the garbage for you. So maybe, Will, like I did before, maybe I need to throw the best wrestler in the world in the garbage one more time.
Don Callis, he referencing, of course, Kenny Omega, now casting off Will Ospreay, perhaps?
I cannot believe I had any type of respect for you. You are everything that everybody warned me about. You are utter scum, bruv. Me and you, we're done.
Oh, Don Callis, what is he thinking?
Shivani, watch out.
Whatever happens to Don Callis right now, it's completely justified. Ospreay gonna get his pound of flesh, sending Don Callis for a ride. And oh wait, here comes the Alpha Konosuke Takeshita and Ospreay. A sneak preview of this Saturday night. Ospreay getting the better of Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher. Whoa! Was Ospreay going to take a swing at his friend Kyle Fletcher?
That's what I'm talking about. Lots going down. Is Will really going to be able to stay focused?
Oh, wait. Oh, no! Devastating German suplex from Takeshita.
Exactly what Callis wanted out of this. The entire situation is by Callis design.
And look at the face of Kyle Fletcher. He's conflicted. He's caught in the middle. What wins out, his loyalty to Don Callis or his loyalty to Will Ospreay? Callis giving that screwdriver over to Fletcher.
Damn, Don Callis, unbelievable.
And look at this, Takeshita and Callis. And Fletcher does the right thing. Walks away from Callis. Oh, be careful, Don. This is a dangerous game that Don Callis is playing with Kyle Fletcher. And Fletcher very, very clearly conflicted. Oh, wait a second, Ospreay!
It's not over. It's not over, Excalibur.
Ospreay not done yet. And look, oh, Callis grabbing the hair. And, oh, what a thunderous elbow strike. And,
4 days. 4 days, exactly what I was talking about.
Konosuke Takeshita with that AEW International Championship, but here comes the third man in this match. Coming up this Saturday night, Ricochet takes down Takeshita. And oh, Ricochet very nearly wiping out Takeshita once again. Will we see champion crown this Saturday night at WrestleDream? Could it be Konosuke Takeshita? Could it be that man Ricochet? Or will Ospreay retain? Well, right now, let's catch up with Dante and Darius Martin. Top Flight.